Hello everybody and welcome to That's Football, and in a world where we're full of negativity, we're too negative sometimes, let's just shed a light of positivity on what is going to be an amazing Premier League final day. Absolutely incredible, Mark. It's absolutely fantastic. We've got relegation on the line. We've got top four on the line. We've got the title on the line. You've even got Europa League place on the line, which as United fans have to try and get excited and nervous about. But it is massively exciting. I don't remember a final day like this for a very long time. So look, credit where it's due. It makes it really exciting. And we will have a final day live stream watch along for you on Sunday afternoon. So don't forget to tune in for that. It's going to be exciting, hectic, and who knows what will happen. Who will win the league? Who will get relegated? It's Man United against West Ham for the Europa League. It's Arsenal against Spurs for fourth place. It's Burnley or Brentford. Not Brentford. Burnley. Sorry, Brentford. It's Burnley or Leeds for relegation. And of course, it's Man City or Liverpool for the title. Let's dissect it. Let's digest it. Let's have a look at what's going on. I think, look, my hopes are that Man City win the league. Spurs get top four, Man United get Europa League spot, and relegation, I don't know, I'll come back to that in a minute. But obviously as a Manchester United fan, I don't want Liverpool to win the league. I think if they win the league, they'll win the Champions League, they'll win the quadruple, and they will go down as the greatest football team in history. People might argue about that, but for me, the Man United treble side is the best team in history in English football. And if Liverpool get a quadruple, regardless of penalty shootouts for two of the trophies, they will be. So it all comes down to that at first place, doesn't it? 1 point between them. If Man City draw and Liverpool win, Liverpool win the league. If Man City lose and Liverpool win, Liverpool win the league. If Man City win, they win the league. They're at home to Aston Villa. I would normally say I don't really massively rate Villa's defence. I think Konsa's now out for a while, and I don't think Mings is that good. But we saw with West Ham last week, you can get at that Man City side, and if you score first, something could happen. I think if Man City score first, that game will be a routine win for Man City, and I'm hoping it will be. But of course, add in the Steven Gerrard effect. The Liverpool legend going to the Etihad, knowing that he could secure legend status, even if that's even possible. Can he top anything he ever did in a Liverpool shirt? He almost can, by beating Man City or drawing with Man City at the Etihad, allowing Liverpool to win the title, which will then, I think, take them to a historical quadruple. So I can guarantee you that Gerrard's going to be motivated. Look, Man City, you better bloody win this. You better do this against Aston Villa, because you nearly messed it up a few years ago. Aguero against QPR, and you didn't. Don't do it now. Don't do it now when it matters most for us United fans. But look, on a serious note, Man City fans don't want to do us a favour. It's pure rivalry. It's Liverpool United. They don't want us to ever do anything. I don't want them to ever do anything. I hope Man City win. I expect them to win, but I'm not going to start doing score predictions because I sometimes worry about my jinx powers. I would expect Man City to beat Villa at home to win a league title. I would not expect them to drop the ball, and it would be a huge shock. Liverpool will beat Wolves, absolutely. I think that, to be honest with you, I think Liverpool have got the momentum. They've got, I don't expect Liverpool to slip up against Wolves at all. In fact, I'd be stunned if Wolves went to Anfield and got anything. The Villa Man City game, logically it shouldn't happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But I will go with Man City to win the league. In relation to top four, it's a little bit more simplistic. Spurs can draw that game. If they draw the game and Arsenal win, they're on the same amount of points, but Spurs' goal difference massively outweighs that of Arsenal. So really, Arsenal need to beat Everton and they need Norwich to beat Spurs. I don't think Norwich will beat Spurs. It's not impossible because it's at Carrow Road and they'll play freer and everything like that. They're already relegated. Obviously, the job's easier for Arsenal. I always thought it would be. Everton are now safe after that that epic win last night. Everton will be partying. Arsenal will comfortably beat them at the Emirates. It would have been a different story if Everton needed a result, but that's a good thing for Arsenal. Unfortunately, Arsenal messed it up in the North London derby and at Newcastle. If they'd have just got a point out of one of those two games, I think it would have made a lot of difference to their hopes. But I'd expect Spurs to win that. And ultimately, what I would say on that is if Arsenal manage to get top four because Spurs lose to Norwich, it's a 38-game season. Arsenal would deserve it and Spurs would have bottled it. So Spurs and bottling, we know that can happen. But there's no trophy on the line, so I expect Spurs to win. And I expect Spurs to get fourth place. And what a result that would be for Conte. Moving into the Europa League space, Manchester United are currently 2 points ahead of West Ham in 6th place. West Ham go to Brighton. Manchester United go to Crystal Palace. If Manchester United draw and West Ham win, they will be on the same points, but West Ham have got a better goal difference. If West Ham win, Manchester United need to win. If West Ham don't win, United could lose because the gap's 2 points. West Ham draw, the gap's a point. So basically, can West Ham win at Brighton? Yes, they can. Can Manchester United win at Palace? I'm not so sure. I actually think both teams will win. I think West Ham will win and I think Manchester United will win. There's no logic to that. I just think that Manchester United have got a few players back. Erik ten Hag's going to be there. And if these players bottle that sort of a game, they might all be sold in the summer. So I think Manchester United will get Europa League football, but it's not by any means set in stone. And that moves us to relegation. Obviously, Everton are out of that now. So it leaves Brentford, Leeds at Brentford and Burnley, Newcastle at Turf Moor, Burnley. They've both got the same amount of points. Burnley are safe because they've got the better goal difference. Leeds need to win and hope that Burnley don't beat Newcastle. Basically, Burnley just need to mirror whatever Leeds do. If Burnley lose and Leeds draw, Leeds are up and Burnley go down. So Burnley will be keeping an eye on what Leeds are doing. What will Brentford do against Leeds? Brentford have had an amazing season. It's been a celebratory season for them, which they can fully celebrate on their final game of the season at home. Leeds are playing for their lives. That can be a big thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Leeds beat Brentford. But I think Burnley have to play for their lives against Newcastle. And I think Burnley will find a way of winning. I wouldn't be surprised if they both win. Amazing things happen when people are playing for their livelihoods. Basically playing for their lives. And I think Leeds playing a Brentford side that isn't playing for their lives and Burnley playing a Newcastle side that isn't playing for their lives, I can see both teams winning, which would send Leeds down. So my prediction is Man City will win the league, Spurs will get top four, Manchester United will get Europa League and Leeds will go down. That's my prediction. But OMG. Liverpool could win the league. Arsenal could get fourth place. West Ham easily could get that Europa League spot. And Leeds easily could stay up, sending Burnley down. I think the most precarious positions are the Europa League spot and the relegation spot. I think the league is still possible for Liverpool. I think out of all four scenarios, Spurs have got top four. If I had to bet on any of them, I'd say Spurs will get top four. Relegation, hard to predict. Europa League, hard to predict. Man City would be my second. Yeah, I'd say that's the second most likely scenario. But I think Spurs nailed on for top four. We'll have to wait and see. But it's going to be really exciting. And I can't wait for it in a way. But then I'm going to be nervous because I'm a United fan. But I think I'm also going to adopt the nerves of the relegation, the league, and the top four race. It's the league that worries me the most. As a United fan, it's the league. If we're in a scenario where Liverpool are winning and Villa score with 10 minutes to go, I think, I can feel this. I can feel my stomach dropping through my arse now. It's just like, ugh. But look, this is football. That's football. That's what it's all about. And we will be live for all of it. So yeah, chill out Saturday because Sunday's going to be lit. It's going to be absolute fire, isn't it? It's going to be so exciting. And I can't wait for the watch along, which will be on this channel. So make sure you tune in. Smash a like on the video and subscribe and get your comments in below. Who's getting the title? Who's getting top four? Who's getting the Europa League spot? And who's getting relegated? 4 spots. And we're privileged and we should enjoy it. Final day of the Premier League season and all 4 things are up for grabs. Love it. Can't wait. Bring it on. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you all in a bit.